So we will start with answering few questions. The first one is, what are the horizontal lines on the globe called? Okay, the horizontal lines means this lines. Okay, like you must have learned in the previous lesson that these lines are called parallel of latitudes. And second question, list the continent and ocean through which equator passes. So equator, you can see it's written here 0 degree. So this will be the equator. And so the ocean, let's say which ocean passes through equator? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Okay, again here it's Pacific Ocean. So there are two oceans which passes through equator, Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. And the next question was, which continents passes through equator? So we can see here South America, it touches the equator, and the other country is Africa, again it touches the equator, and some part of Asia, like you can see there is some part of Asia which touches the equator as well. Yes, so there are three continents which passes through equator. Next question, encircle the intersection of 0 degree meridian and 0 degree parallel on the globe. You know that all these lines are called meridian, and this one, the one which is straight, it's called prime meridian. Okay, so they have written it's 0 degree meridian. It means they are talking about the prime meridian line. And when they have written 0 degree parallel, okay, you know that all these lines are parallel, but it is specifically talking about equator. We know that because they mention it's 0 degree parallel. So they are talking about the equator. So we have to check where does equator and prime meridian meet. Okay, this is the point. So this is the point of their intersection. Next question, which oceans are spread in all four hemispheres? Okay, the ocean which is spread in all four hemispheres is Pacific Ocean. You can see the color of water is in blue. So Pacific Ocean is spread all over west, and it's also spread till north. And yes, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, as it passes through equator, you can see it's spread here in the northwest, and it's also there in the east and the southern part of the continent. Okay, so it's Pacific and Atlantic Ocean which are spread in all the four hemispheres. What about which continents are spread in all the four hemispheres? So let's say about South America, but South America is only in west. It's in south as well, but South America is not here. Okay, it is not in east or here. And yes, so let's say which country is there. Let's take the line through equator. Okay, if we see here Africa, it comes in western parts. Some parts are there in east, south, and some parts are also there towards north. So you can say Africa falls under all the four hemispheres. Okay, so and at which two parallel do all the meridians converge? Two parallel all the meridians converge. That is North Pole and South Pole. Because if you see in other pictures, you will see that this is how meridian will look. So all meridian will touch the North Pole, and they will touch the South Pole. Let me see if I have any images here. Like you can see here in this, okay, all the meridians are touching this particular point. Okay, it is getting joined in all this particular point. Okay, so they merge at North and South Pole. Okay, let's read. When we talk about various places, region, river, road, etc., we are actually talking with reference to the earth. The location of a place, the extent of a region, and the extent of any linear feature can be described precisely with the help of parallel and meridians. So we generally talk about places like maybe Delhi city, Taj Mahal, or any places, region of Australia, rivers, river of Nile, any river, roads, etc. And in so we are actually talking with the reference to the earth, the location of place, the extent of region, and the extent of any linear feature. Linear feature means all that we have created, like roads, which man has created, power line, pipelines. So all these linear features can be described precisely with the help of parallel and meridians. So we can describe those locations with the help of parallel and meridians, and that's the reason with the help of Google Maps we can find any particular restaurant or any particular place. If we are traveling far away, we can always use the help of Google Maps to search for any location. Delhi is located at 28 degree 36 minutes and 50 seconds. Note, whenever you see just one hyphen, it is minutes. When you see two hyphen, it is seconds. Okay, and latitude and 77 degree 12 minutes 33 second is longitude. So let's understand with the help of map. Okay, so what it is trying to say, that whenever someone asks you to find a location of one particular place, like Delhi, in that case you need one parallel, means you need to know one latitude and one meridian. Okay, like it's written here, one parallel which is 28 degree 36 minutes 50 seconds north, and 77 degree 12 minutes 33 seconds east longitude. Figure you can see there's one parallel here, we also call that latitude, and there's one meridian here, we also call that as a longitude, and they both join here. You can see 28 degree 36 minutes 50 seconds. So how did we get this figure? It's written north here, so let's see where is the north. North is here. You can see if it's visible. You can see 30 degree written here. You can see 50 degree north written here, 30 degree north written here. So this red line which is exactly below 30 degree north. Okay, so that helps us to understand how did we get the figure 28 degree. Okay, so this red line which is parallel, it's little below 30 degree north, so that's the reason we got 28 degree 36 minutes. Yes, and let's say about meridian. We got the figure, the location is 77 degree 12 minutes 33 seconds east. So if you see where is the instruction about east written, the instruction about east is written here. Okay, and so this one is 75. Okay, and it passes little here from 75, that's the reason we got the figure 77 degree 12 minutes 33 seconds east. So here the important thing is to understand that whenever someone asks you a location of Delhi, Mumbai, anything, you need to give two figures. One is the figure of the parallel and the other is the figure of meridian. Okay. For describing the extent of a region, we need to consider two parallel and two meridian at the extreme end of the region. So if, earlier we saw one parallel and one meridian to find the location of Delhi, but now they are not asking to find a location of one particular city. They want to know the extent of a region. Okay, so here we are going to take the example of Australia. Okay, and they have written the extent of Australia already here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, in this figure you can see I've drawn two parallel. This is the first one, this is the second parallel. Okay, and this parallel and I've drawn two semicircles, like this one is the semicircle and the other one is this. And if you notice, okay, like I'll just draw one more time. So this has to touch the Australia region. Okay, and so right, these are two parallels. So whatever is the location we find here, okay, those will be the location. I mean, whatever figure we find here, that will be the location or the latitude of Australia, and the semicircle should touch Australia again. Okay, here, and the semicircle I'm drawing here, it should, okay. So now with the help of this semicircle, I'll find the longitude of Australia. Okay, and it's written here. Okay, the latitude of Australia was 10 degree 30 minutes south, 43 degree 39 minutes south latitude. Okay, latitude means the parallel lines. Okay, and 133 degree east to 153 degree east longitude. Okay, longitude means the straight line, or you can also say the semicircle. If you have seen the video of previous lesson, you will understand semicircle and longitude both are same. And prime meridian, there are three different names, we call them. So meridian, sorry, not prime meridian, we call them meridian, longitude and semicircle. Okay, for describing the extent of linear features like a river, road, etc., we need to consider the latitude and longitude of their terminal points. For example, the river Nile in Africa. So, if I'm asking you the extent of like river Nile, you have to tell me the start point and the end point of the river Nile both. So where is the start point? Okay, it originates in Lake Victoria and it flows north and meet the Mediterranean Sea near the city of Alexandria in Egypt. Okay, the location of Lake Victoria is 0 degree 45 minute 21 second south latitude and 33 degree 26 minute 18 second east longitude. Okay, so let's see let's see the figure. Okay, if you see in this figure the Lake Victoria, okay, the river Nile starts from the Lake Victoria. So we have the latitude and the longitude of the Lake Victoria, and it ends at Mediterranean Sea near Alexandria. So we will have the latitude and longitude for the for the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, where it ends, and you can see it's written Nile here. So I hope you understand. We will need the location of the start point Lake Victoria and the end point both. Okay.